On the very first day of the US-Israel war on Iran, a missile tore through a primary girls' elementary school in Minab, southern Iran, killing at least 175 people. Most of them were girls aged from 7 to 12, while some were their teachers. Within 2 hours of that strike, another missile hit an IRGC military base nearby. Munitions experts who analyzed the footage identified it as a Tomahawk cruise missile. While several US allies operate Tomahawk missiles, Israel is not one of them. Of the countries actively involved in this conflict, the US is the only one that operates Tomahawks. This also synchronizes with the press briefing given on March 4th by the US military's chairman of Joint Chief of Staff, who stated that during the first 100 hours of the attack, Israel was striking Iran from the north, while the US was attacking from the south, where the school in Minab is located. This is the rough layout of the IRGC compound. This is the elementary school building located in the north of the compound. And this is the IRGC compound separated by a wall from the school. The school has its own play area and 3 separate entrances. The satellite images clearly show the school walled off from the IRGC compound and acting as a separate structure. But this wasn't the exact layout of the compound back in 2013. If we pull up the 2013 satellite imagery of the same location, this wall doesn't exist yet. The school buildings and the IRGC compound shared the same grounds without any definitive boundary between the two structures. At some point between 2013 and 2016, a wall was built, physically and legally separating the school from the military site. So the question the US government now has to answer is, which set of maps were used to select that target? Is this how targets are being selected in this war? Using decade-old satellite imagery and outdated intelligence? Because early investigations suggest that obsolete data may have played a role in the strike. Was this a tragic miscalculation or a catastrophic targeting failure? And how many more targets have already been selected the same way? And how many more will be, as this war shows no signs of ending?